Good morning. Today our topic is aids in keeping an adequate supply at hand. There is 4 points under this topic. Number 1, set a standard for quantity of each item to be kept in the ward. Standard are established quantities which are required to meet the needs of a particular division. Example, a unit may have a standard of 4 10 ml syringes, which is the number of the head nurse should keep at hand at all times. If one is broken, the piece are exchanged for a new one, or if one is lost, it should be replaced. But the total number should not exceed 4, which is the standard for her unit. There are many factors that serve as guides in setting the standard. Number 2, have a satisfactory system for replacing broken or worn out equipment. Number 3, make regular inventories of all time items. Number 4, the intelligent ordering is necessary to keep adequate amount of supplies and equipment at hand. Now, in this point, set a standard for quantity of each item to be kept in the ward. There is a sub points. The number of beds in the unit. The type of service, the age of the client, the sex of the client, the severity and types of illness, cost of items, durability of articles, period of times between ordering new stock. Now, the number of beds in the unit. Certain articles need to be equal to the number of the beds. Example, mattress and bedside locker. Other articles will be proportional to the number of beds. Example, urinals and bedpans may be one for the every 4 beds. The type of service. A surgical unit will need certain items which are not required in a medical unit, like orthopedic, gynecological, and pediatric ward needs different items. The age of the client. Children needs different items than adults. Elderly adults need different items for their treatment. The sex of the client. There are differences in requirements in the men's and women's unit. Example, Cascus speculum is needed in women's ward, but it's not needed in the men's ward. But in a condom catheter, which is needed in the men's ward, that is not needed in the women's ward. The severity and types of illness. An intensive care unit will need emergency equipment and supplies that are not needed for the self-care unit. like CPAP machine, ventilators, syringe pump, which is specifically needed in the emergency ward, but it's not needed in the self-care unit. Now, cost of items. The number of costly items are to be kept at a minimum, like ventilators that are not needed as same as general beds, that is only needed for the ICU or ICCU wards. Now, durability of articles. Articles that are easily broken will have to be kept in large stock than those that are unbreakable, like thermometer, BP instrument, which is breakable, that is needed in more quantities. Period of times between ordering new stock. Perishable items which are used in large quantities must be stocked in large quantity. Example, gloves, mask, IV cannula, disposable syringe, IV set, and NS bottle, DNS bottle, etc. Now, come to the point. Have a satisfactory system for replacing broken or worn out equipment. Many hospitals maintain an exchange system for the replacement of equipment in order to prevent overstocking or lowering of equipment standard. Example, a broken or a syringe with leakage or Nielsen's inhaler which is broken, that is returned to a storeroom before a new article is issued. These articles prevent an increase beyond the standard. Now, make regular inventories of all items. An inventory is a detailed list of all articles, their specification and standard number of or quantity. The specification make it possible to identify the articles by size, number or description. Sometimes the cost of items are included. When inventory is taken, the count is checked against the standard and corrections are made as necessary. It is best to separate the articles into groups for listing. Example, linen, metalware, furniture, etc. The frequency of making a count of articles varies. Some articles are counted monthly basis, some on weekly basis, some are counted daily. The articles that are frequently used or easily broken need counting most frequently. The regular checking of articles helps to keep equipment in its proper place, to return borrowed articles, to find broken or damaged articles, and to remove excess and unnecessary equipments. Number 4 point is and intelligent ordering is necessary to keep adequate amount of supplies and equipment at hand. Requisition is the written order of supplies and equipment or for their repair. Requisition may be retained by the head nurse or someone who is specifically delegated with the responsibility of handling supplies and equipment. Before writing the order, a systematic check needs to be made to determine the number which are at hand. She then considers the expected needs and determines the amount needs and writes the requisition. She allows a small margin for emergencies. Inadvertent orders cause oversupply of articles, which may result in waste.